Hey there everybody, Wayne DeFrancesco here, and welcome to the website, WayneDeFrancesco.com. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please take a look at my website. I think you'll find it interesting and educational. It's got lots of stuff for you. This is the tip of the week. It's a short video with a great tour player demonstrating something that I like to teach. And right here we have Phil Mickelson, a couple other players demonstrating a pitching technique that I like to use as my standard pitch, which is the forward-leaning, leading-edge pitch shot with wrist hinge in the backswing and leg movement in the forward. So let's watch Phil hit a couple shots. I've got him flipped to righty, as most of you are right-handed. So let's take a look.
Get a little bit of softness.
Well, that's a great effort.
And another one.
Bounce it, one hop over and let it trickle down.
Back off his left toe. Oh, nicely done, Phil. Lovely little traps.
All right, so let's take a look at the technique involved here. Now, these days you hear a lot about using the bounce of the wedge so that the club doesn't dig into the ground too much. I consider that to be way more difficult to control and to create good contact. I think the Mickelson technique, now Phil calls this hinge, which as you see here is hinging along with a swing, so it's not just, he's not just dead. He has to hit this ball. It's in the rough, it's kind of wet. So he hinges it up. Now watch the legs. They're going to definitely move. It's not a huge movement, but they're getting his weight forward. Now the club is still hinged, and when he hits this ball, I can guarantee you there's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 degrees of forward lean, if not more. Take a look at that. So for good contact, you need a little bit of steepness into the ball, and if you try to ground the club under it and roll the ball up the face, I don't think that's such a great technique for a standard pitch. Now, let's watch the uphill shot here again. You can see Phil's arms are nice and relaxed at address. There's the hinge. Now he's probably got a gap wedge or a pitching wedge in his hand here. He's going to hit a little leaned forward, low trajectory. Look at the divot. And also notice how the hands move to the left through the ball. He's not trying to run the face down the line. Because his arms stay with his chest right here, the club is going to move to the left. And the face is going to be held somewhat open, so the ball pops out. Now, people ask me all the time, you know, how do I spin the ball with my pitch shots? And I answer, you just make good contact. And the club has grooves, and if you make good contact, you're going to put spin on it. And if you make the same kind of contact each time, you'll be able to guesstimate your trajectory and the spin amount and control your pitch shots. Now, using the bounce is a technique that you're going to need in certain situations. So here's one. Got Rory McIlroy had a downhill.
How many degrees is that?
Do not try this at home. Look at that. Look at that.
So what do we have? We've got a shot where if he doesn't slide that club under the ball and get it to run up the face, he doesn't have a chance. So you can't drive that one. So it's good to practice both, but I want the standard play to be forward leaned. So if we want to get one more shot, let's look at a little tiny Rickie Fowler.
Rickie would take a similar result. Took the flagstick out and wow.
So once again, we have a little hinge in the wrists. Now watch the thing lag. See the lag? And then bang, hands forward, ball first, And he makes the shot. All right.